Hey everyone, and welcome. Ever feel like setting up a new dev environment is a huge chore? Well, with Spring Boot, it's actually a breeze. In this explainer, we're going to build your entire setup from the ground up so you can get right to the fun part, coding.
So here's the mission, should you choose to accept it. We're going to get your very first Spring Boot app up and running, and we're going to do it in under 5 minutes. Yep, you heard that right. Let's start the clock.
Okay, first things first, we need to get our tools in order. Think of this as assembling your core development toolkit. These are the essentials that you'll use not just today, but for pretty much every Spring Boot project you build from now on. So, we need 3 key pieces. First up, the Java Development Kit, or JDK. That's what lets your computer actually speak Java. Second, we need our IDE, the Integrated Development Environment. For us, that's going to be Spring Tool Suite 4. It's basically our high-tech workshop where we'll write all our code. And finally, Apache Maven. This guy is a lifesaver. It automatically handles all the libraries our project needs. You can just go grab the installers for all of these from their official sites.
Now listen up, because this is super important. If you're using Spring Boot 3 or anything newer, you absolutely have to be on Java 17 or higher. This isn't just a friendly suggestion. It's a non-negotiable requirement. Trust me, getting this right from the start will save you from a world of headaches later on. Spring Boot 3 is built to use all the cool new features in modern Java, which makes for faster, cleaner code.
Next up is Maven. Remember how I said it handles our project's libraries? Think of it as the manager for all our project's building blocks. To make sure it's installed and ready to go, just pop open a terminal and type in this simple command you see here, mvn-v. That's it.
Okay, tools are locked and loaded. Now for the really cool part. We're about to generate our entire project structure without writing a single line of code. How? With a little bit of magic called the Spring Initializr.
So what exactly is the Spring Initializr? It's this super handy web tool over at start.spring.io. It basically whips up a perfectly structured, clean project for you in just a few seconds. Honestly, it's the standard starting point for pretty much every new Spring Boot app out there.
Once you land on the site, you'll see these settings. For what we're doing, the defaults are pretty much perfect. We want a Maven project, the language is Java, we'll grab the latest Spring Boot 3 version, package it all up as a jar file, and, you guessed it, make sure Java is set to version 17 to match our JDK.
All right, time to pick our project's features. In the Spring world, you'll hear these called dependencies, but that building blocks analogy is just perfect. We're literally about to pick and choose the core blocks we'll use to build our application.
For a typical web app, one that serves up web pages and talks to a database, you want these 4 key blocks. Spring Web is your foundation for handling all the internet requests. DevTools? Oh, this one's a game changer. It automatically reloads your app anytime you save your code. Thymeleaf is what helps you build the actual user interface, the front end. And Spring Data JPA is the magic that connects your app to a database.
Okay, deep breath. We've got our tools, we've designed our project's blueprint, now it's time for the final assembly. We're about to take all this configuration and bring our application to life.
And the sequence couldn't be simpler. First, you just click that big Generate button on the Initializr website. It'll give you a zip file, download it, and extract it. Then, you'll import that project right into Spring Tool Suite. Inside, you're looking for the main application class. It's easy to spot. It's the one with the @SpringBoot annotation above it. And then, you just hit the Run button. That's it.
And boom! This right here is what victory looks like. When you see this message pop up in your console saying Tomcat started on port 8080, you can officially do a little happy dance. It means Spring Boot has fired up its own little web server and your application is officially live and running. How cool is that?
And just like that, you did it. You have a full professional Spring Boot development environment all set up and ready to go. Let's just take a quick look back at what you just accomplished.
I mean, think about it. You installed the right version of Java, you got your IDE and Maven all configured, you generated a whole project blueprint with the Spring Initializr, picked out the right building blocks, and you launched your very first application. That is a complete, ready-to-code setup. Well done.
So, you've seen that it works. You can get an application running, no problem. But what's actually happening behind the scenes? What kind of magic is Spring Boot doing to make all this possible with so little effort from us? Well, that's exactly what we're going to tear down and explore in our next explainer. See you there.